me if I like Pokemon. I don't even know how I would begin to answer that question. Do I like it? Yeah, but you know, it's kind of like when you have like a, I don't know how I would compare it. I gotta turn this down. Am I enjoying Pokemon? It's kind of like when you have a toxic ex that you just keep going back to. Or like it feels like, you know, the right thing to do, but you know it's not the right thing to do. Like it feels nice, you know, when you're just throwing all caution to the wind. But you know it's not good for you. You know deep down it's really biting at you. That's what playing Gen 1 feels like. Like I'm enjoying my time. But there's just some nonsense, you know. It just takes that one argument and you're like, bro, why did I do this? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. We were in the middle of Silphco. I think we were in the middle of cheating through Silphco, actually. I think we needed the specific floors. I think that's what we were doing. My adult ass was not trying to, was not trying to go through the whole thing. I think what we came up with was that I lied. I think we were going to try to come up with as much as we could, or like do as much as we could. But we were going to try to get to a certain level, from what I remember. That was the idea. We wanted our Pokemon to be able to handle the gym, which was like low 40s, I think was like the highest Pokemon we got. Low 40s, high 30s. So I think we were kind of going to focus on the floors that we needed to focus on. Do the others once Silphco was complete. And then that was it. Yeah, like toxic X's. I'm trying to get the prime floors that we need. And then there's apparently a big fight afterwards. So that's what we're getting ourselves into. I'm spoiling this part for myself because I don't want to commit to the whole thing. All right. So everyone's saying to start on floor 5. So that's what we're going to do, I think. I didn't get to ask how everybody else is doing. How is everybody else doing? Yeah, toxic exes. Yeah, you gotta hate them. Exes for a reason. All right. I think this is the way they wanted me to go. We study Pokeball technology on this floor. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to keep that up just so I can use it as a reference. So we got a Magneton in our Doug trio, who honestly could probably hold his own here. We have all these ground type moves. Nice. Let's run it with a dig. I don't think Magneton levitates, does it? Okay, guess not. That's cool. I forgot to peep the Discord. Y'all, peep the Discord. There we go. Wow, almost a grand. Look at you. We're making our way there for sure, for sure, for sure. He does, but it doesn't count for some reason. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Did not know that. So I'm glad my intuition was correct. I am gonna look at the Pokemon because we might want to change who our front runner is. It's gonna, yeah, we might want to change to like Flareon or Snooze for our front runner here in a little bit because Doug Trio is pretty up there. He definitely levitates, I'm pretty sure, but he might be immune to all ground moves. Now that I think about it, yeah, okay, figured. And that was a magnitude 8. That sucks. All right. Well, we could hit him with the cut real quick. Like in the anime, Magnemite, Magneton, Float, /5 all over the place, but I guess that's maybe broken in game if they can't get hit. Yeah. It makes sense. Let's switch to... I'm just gonna try to get everybody in. I'm trying to give everybody some experience. That was a good call. Actually, Snooze is the perfect person to bring out here because he's immune to all those antics. Wheezing. Nah, it's fine. Speaking of wheezing, I feel like that's how I've been lately. Cause it's like it's the allergies. It's the allergies. It's actually so bad. I've seen like clumps of pollen just floating in the air this season. It's been terrible. It's been like, and I'm not actually the kind of person that like gets allergies that bad. It really depends on the season. But like this year's definitely not the roughest. Like it's mainly just been sneezing, but like it has definitely been rough. That's why, like, so if I sound very, like, nasally, like, I actually have, like, some Flonase I have to go pick up from the doctor, from, like, the pharmacy because it's been that bad. All right. You know, let's switch out to Flareon. I am really wanting to see, like, what we're going to play after this is all said and done. I think we have to do something that's not an RPG. That's my only request. I did not mean to use Growl, bro. I wish Flareon had anything remarkable about it. Literally anything. I'll take anything. I'm doing well. Got to see a sibling graduate high school. Oh my gosh. You know, it is grad season. Congratulations to your sibling. Yeah, we're just going to keep thugging it out. It's fine. Well, he might not actually survive, so maybe we should stop thugging it out. Congratulations to your sibling. That's really big. Are they, do you know what they're doing after high school? It is that time of year. It's really that time of year. I miss being young when, like, people graduating meant, like, endless graduation cake and parties and all that jazz. I might actually go and grab a hoodie. I always feel like I start stream off, like, thinking I feel comfortable when I really don't. I don't know why I do this to myself. Yeah, I might actually go and grab a hoodie. I'm not even going to put up the screen. Just give me like 2 seconds. I'm just going to go throw like a hoodie on. Just 1 second. I think with the allergies and everything too, it's just making me feel like chump change. 1 sec. I wasn't even unmuted. My apartment is really good at like extremes, so I just needed something to throw on. I feel better now. They're going to study psychology in college. Okay. That's really big. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. That's really cool. I'm guessing that like they want to become like are they doing it to become like a therapist or like I guess a psychologist? Man, Arbok. He looked villainous. That shit looks scary. Yeah, the intimidate. Hell, I don't blame you, man. I'm intimidated too. Where's Snorlax? Put him out there. I forgot to shift my people. I think, like, I really do want to know, like, what am I gonna play when all this is said and done? Because we're getting there. So it's time to start talking about, like, what that game is gonna be. Damn, he flinched. I'm gonna put him to sleep so we can stop doing that. Damn, he's terrible. Oh my gosh, he can't flinch each time. I'm gonna use, damn. Each time? Why is Bite having such a, there must be like an advantage thing there that I'm missing, because Bite is like not failing at all. All right, try to bite me now. I'm literally in the air. Damn, the second, the second. That's unfortunate. There we go. Hold it down, just hold it down. Yeah, he took a lot of his health out, almost half. Just another peck is fine. Yeah, I gotta figure out what we're gonna play next. I know that the like Yoshi game just came out. I don't know if I'm gonna be picking it up though. I know that we're getting caught on Switch. I was in news I was not expecting to get today. Well, I guess I was expecting it at some point, but not today. All right. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, you're good. You gotta love that full restore. There's full heal, and then we have so many of those. Oh, that might have been the only full restore we had. Damn. Damn. I did not mean to do that. And I bought so many of those things. I feel so silly. Cool. All right. So what do they want me to do from here? It needs a card key. I was told to go this way. Here, hold on. All right. They say I should use the teleporter twice. Let's do that. Okay, just got past him. So where's the next teleporter? Or do I use the same one twice? Damn. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Well, the Rocket Brothers. What, they got like a band? With a gold bat. Alright. It's Raichu's time to shine. I think therapy is their interest. That's really cool. Damn. Oh, some critical hit. That's unfortunate. Nice. $513. Okay. Drowsy. Psychic. Who do I want against Psychic? Dark. Bug. Or what else am I looking for? It's like Dark, Bug, and things that human beings are afraid of. Psychic weaknesses. I already forgot. It's like Dark, Bug, and what else? Oh, Ghosts and Dark. I think flying should be up there, no? We might just have to like burn through it for real, for real. It took him a minute to send out Drowsy. Let's try Surf. let's just do it. Why the hell? There we go. Don't have to worry about him no more. 42. Good for you. Rain Dance. Y'all, are we teaching him Rain Dance? Maybe. I don't know. I really like what we could forget Protect. Enables the users to evade all attacks. It may fail if used in succession. I don't know, but I really like that. But I've also never used it. Also, it is nice having Bite. I do feel like Bite really adds a sense of variety to his moveset. But Rain Dance, you know. Big wave crashing on the phone. It can also be used for crossing water. I don't know. Heavy rain falls for 5 turns, powering up water type moves. I mean, that's kind of, that's kind of what we do. Enables the user to evade all attacks. I don't know. I think it's just that we're just not using Protect, like at all. Like at all. Like if we were doing Protect to like evade attacks, but it's like we only really use Blastoise when we want to just get the job done. We don't really ever use Blastoise in a defensive way. So I feel like, but also that could be an argument for like keeping Protect, because like if we're using Blastoise in an offensive way, do we really need Rain Dance most of the time? Like how often would I be in a situation where I would need Rain Dance? Hope nobody's gonna be like, bro, you made the wrong decision. I'm trying to think. Do we want to learn Rain Dance? I don't know. Heavy rain falls are 5 turns, powering up water type moves. But it's like, do we really need this? Versus Protect, where we can, I don't know. I just feel like the defense is kind of nice to have. But also like, I don't know. Also, I'm pretty sure, hold on. I'm pretty sure we have Rain Dance as a like TM anyway. So we can teach him this later, can't we? Stop playing Rain Dance. Yes. I hope I'm not going to regret this. Hypno. No, it's fine. Oh, right. I have Bite. Forgot about that. Yeah, let me check if I can teach him Rain Dance. 990. Wow, okay. Nice. Let's see. I'm going to be a little upset if I can't make this decision later because I don't have it and I thought I did. Yeah, we have it. Okay, so there's literally no point in stressing about it. Got it. I love that that worked out for me. Amazing. I'm gonna go back the way we came because I think, damn, your Pokemon have weak points. I can nail them. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to use the teleporter again. Scientist Ed would like to battle with a Voltorb. Okay. I can't remember if Voltorb also does or doesn't have the Levitate ability. Duck Trio. Oh, shit. My dumbass. Let's hit him with a dig. Very low cost if that doesn't work. Okay. And it landed. Amazing. That's what we want. Supposed to use coughing. No, it's fine. Wait, no, I should have switched. I should have switched to Snorlax. This is why you. This is just when Ugo thought he was free, he's got. Oh, what will Doug Trio do? We gotta go to Snorlax. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really wanna. I think I really wanna play like a 3D adventure next. Like, I know we did Galaxy like way back. I think. Excuse me. I think I would like to play something in the line of that. Maybe not necessarily Galaxy 2, but damn, it missed. That's terrible. But I guess something along those lines, like something that I would love to do, like a mainline Zelda. But I don't know. Like I think I kind of want to just play something that I know I'm going to like, that I have a little bit of familiarity with, I guess, which would be like a 3D adventure. But I think it would also be cool to play like, I don't know, like an action adventure game, like maybe one of the like Sony exclusives that we can get on Steam and run that. There's just too many options. Yes. Magneton, I don't believe. Actually levitate, so we should be good. Whew, man. Dig. Hit him with the dig. Gabe just texted me a photo of him playing, what is that, Borderlands? That's a good sign. We've been trying to play, like, him and I have been trying to play Borderlands for the longest time. Because apparently the new Borderlands 4 is, like, ass in terms of, like, optimization. And his PC has been doing this thing where it just randomly shuts off. And I haven't had the chance to, like, take a look at it to understand why. Just any of y'all got the... Any of y'all got the thing I'm looking for? So this is 5th floor. Take the teleporter twice. Card key. Oh, here we go. My dumbass. So I don't think that's where we need to go. Show Team Rocket a little respect. I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. All right, would like to battle. He has one Pokemon, a Hypno. Yeah, we gotta change our front runner. I keep forgetting. But yeah, no, his PC has been like acting up for ages. Like he would get on it for a few minutes and it would just randomly shut off, which has been really frustrating because like my friends and I, we all have, you know, means to play AAA games. So, and that's like a significant way of like how we bond. So us not being able to do that has really sucked. I think Flareon needs to be our front runner, which means this is a bad time to put her out here. Put on Blastoise, just so we can wrap this up, and then I'll do the swap after. Not poison gas. Hold it down, brother. Hold it down. Ratchet and Clank is good. It's outer space combat plus puzzles in simple terms. You know what? I think Ratchet and Clank would be pretty interesting to play. Just because, like, it's a little bit different. Like, it's not something that, like, I've played myself. But, like, I know the genre really well. Like, because we didn't grow up on PlayStation. Like, my family growing up, we were very much a casual Nintendo family. Like, we didn't really do like the core games, let alone like core games on other consoles. My mom mainly got us like Nintendo stuff because like I'm actually one of the babies of the house, so I didn't really get much of a say in like what video games we got unless it was for my own handheld, like my DS, or I was old enough to basically own all of the consoles anyway. Because like I didn't really like get to a point where it's like I asked for them. I think I just grew up and I was the only one that had that much of an interest to want them, so I just took them. So we didn't really grow up on PlayStation. My mom would do this thing where like sometimes she'd buy consoles and like resell them, or like just knickknacks and things and resell them. So there'd be times where like periods of times where we would have like maybe a console that we didn't necessarily have, but until she sold it. So like we did have a PS1. I remember we have a PS1. I think I still have it on me. The only reason why we have the PS1 is because I like took it from my mom, so she couldn't get rid of it. But we never like, I never really like did anything with the PS1. Like I didn't really spend that much time with it because we still had our Nintendo stuff. I remember playing a lot of Crash Bandicoot on the PS1. That was like the top PS1 game that we had. As well, I think we also had like a Madden or something that we played too. We had a PS2 at one point for a few maybe days. That was pretty cool. We also had a Nintendo 64 for a few days. That one sucked. I really liked the fact that we had a Nintendo 64. And what else did we have? My mom bought a 360 at one point, and this was like during like peak, like this was like during 2013 when like having a 360 would have been like amazing. Oh, somebody's poisoned. I forgot. So we got rid of that. But in terms of like consoles, we did actually have. We got a GameCube. That was like the first one that we really had. A Nintendo GameCube, and then shortly after getting the GameCube, we had gotten a Wii, and the Wii that we had gotten was the one with like GameCube ports, so that just kind of worked out perfectly. And then I think shortly after getting, I can't remember if I got my DS or if we got I think we got the Wii first, and then I got a DSi. That was huge. Getting a DSi was one of the craziest things that could have happened to me as a kid. Like, everything about who I am now, like, came from getting that DSi. And it's funny because like I had to convince my parents, like I had to fight tooth and nail to convince them that like it was a smart purchase, because I was the kind of kid that had interests that like, my African immigrant parents didn't quite understand. Like they didn't understand that like technology fascinated me, games fascinated me, not because it wasn't like a waste of time for me. Like I wanted to learn how these things were built and how we interacted with them, and then also the DSi just had so many features. It helped me get into so many different things like photography, or like the big one really was animation. Like that was where I got my start. So like that was really huge. I don't think this is the teleporter we actually need to take from what I remember. And now we can open up the doors, all the doors. Is that how that works? So we hold on. Actually, let me check the guide one more time. Open the gate to the left, and then. All right, so it looks like this is TM1 Focus Punch. Got it. But yeah, so I just got a lot of like my beginnings on. What is down this way? Some more fights. Okay, but I think this is where we need to be. But yeah, I just got a lot of my beginnings like on my DSi. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I was reading the guide. Then after the DSi, I think, what else happened after that? I think we just kind of chilled for a little bit. We had maybe a couple of the consoles come and go. I know that we picked up like the PS1, I think, after some point. I'm trying to think, like, what else did we get? Then after that, at some point in time, like, I had gotten a 3DS. This would have been like Christmas, maybe 2013, I want to say, that Christmas. I got a 3DS. I want to say I got a 3DS that Christmas. Yeah, it was that Christmas, because Mario and Luigi Dream Team actually had come out that year. And then a couple of Christmases after that, I had gotten a Wii U, which was like during the worst time to get a Wii U. I think I got my Wii U in like 2015 as a kid, which sucked. Like as a kid, I didn't know that getting a Wii U was a poor financial decision, but let alone I got one. It's a blueprint of some sort filled with diagrams and text. Interesting. So we got a Wii U. Then nothing really happened after that. My 3DS broke at some point, which was great. And then I think once I got to like high school, that was when consoles became like a thing that I kind of, oversaw. So I think freshman year of high school, I got a PlayStation 4. That summer after freshman year, I built my first PC. So that was kind of just the PS4 kind of made itself redundant. So I gave it to my brother, and he went back and forth between switching out the PlayStation 4 for an Xbox to another PlayStation 4. So it was just kind of back and forth. So we had a couple of those, but I mainly just had my PC. I had sold my Wii U to get the PlayStation 4. And then, but it's like, I can't believe I had a PS4 and I just didn't play any exclusives. Like, I just played like Rocket League for that entire first month. Like, I didn't play anything that was really worthwhile. Like, I don't even know why you'd think like, why did he even want a PlayStation? But anyway, yeah, so I got a PlayStation 4. Don't quite know why. Then I'm trying to remember like where we went from there. Then I got the PC. That was 2018. 2019, I don't think there were any new consoles in 2019. I think we were just still kind of just chilling with what we had. At that point, I don't think I was that like, oh yeah, I know I really wanted a Switch, but it just wasn't happening for me at that time. And then in 2020, I ended up getting a Switch from like an ex. She had given me a Switch like right around maybe before the start of COVID, which was really nice. And it was like leading up to Animal Crossing. So I spent a lot of time like during COVID playing Animal Crossing and like grinding Smash Brothers. This was the original Switch. Then I think in 2022, I had upgraded to a Switch OLED at that point. I know I got a 3DS again because the 3DS I had broke. So I got the new Nintendo 3DS that I have now. I got that maybe like 2020, which was the perfect time to get one because nobody really wanted one. And I was so happy that like I was able to get one and had no issues because now, getting a 3DS is like, you cost an arm and a leg. I'm trying to think. What else was there? Bingo card. Open the door. Yep, got Hyper Potion. We can go and battle this guy. Right, anything in here? Hello? I support Team Rocket more than I support Silphco. That's really bad. And I'm trying to think. Where else did we go? So then where else did we get? I think we got I got a Switch OLED. Maybe like 2022. I remember I got it around the time that Kirby and the Forgotten Land had come out. So I was playing a lot of that. Then no new consoles. I didn't get myself into new consoles. I think the Switch was just kind of what it was. I completely forgot. 2021. That same ex got me a PlayStation 5, which I have this like bad habit of having a PlayStation for like zero amount of time. Like for some reason, I'm just physically incapable of owning a PlayStation for at least a year. Like I had gotten a PS4 when I was younger and only had it before I gave it to my brother for a few months. And then I had a PS5, like the original OG PS5 from like 2021. Had that, got it for Christmas. And I had that for maybe like 8 months or so before giving it to my friend who has it now. Because like I just for some reason, and it's like that time I actually was playing some of the like Sony exclusives. I guess I don't know why I was incapable of just having a PlayStation and actually still using it. I don't know why. But I haven't tried to have a PlayStation since. I think that time is up for me. So that did happen. I'm like, it's such a long story, but I'm trying to think. And then I think that's it actually. I think we kind of were just chilling 2023, 2024. And then in 2025, as you all know, the Switch 2 came out. And I went and bought mine on release day. I had my girlfriend was doing an internship right by like one of the right by a store that was like some of the only stores in town that still had like the consoles left in stock. So she had went and like used her lunch to go out and buy me a Switch 2 while I was stuck at work because I had Venmo'd her the money to go buy a Switch 2. And then after that, I was like scrolling through Instagram like the following day. I think this was the following day. I was like scrolling through Instagram the following day, and like one of my like old teachers had because like, you know, I'm cool with my teachers. I love them, and we still keep in touch. And one of them had posted like, "Hey, I accidentally got 2 Switch 2s for some reason. Like they didn't cancel a pre-order that I tried to cancel because I ended up getting another one. So he ended up getting 2 Switch 2s, and so I slid up and I was like, I'll take the other one. And so I went and helped my girlfriend get hers. So we both got Switch 2s like during launch weekend. And actually the two of us are the only people that like, not the only people that I know personally, but we're the only people for a while that have Switch 2s. And that is my console journey. And then I built another there was another PC that I skipped over in 2021. And then I also built the new PC that I have now the same year, 2025, just this past fall. So I don't think I'll be getting a new console anytime soon. I think I've spoiled myself enough. I did get myself another GameCube. That did happen. I did get myself another GameCube last year. I forgot about that. So I went out and bought another GameCube for my birthday because I don't have the family one. And I started like collecting GameCube games during that time. I think if I'm gonna get another console, it'll definitely be an oldie. I probably want to get a Wii next because the Wii that we have has a broken disk drive, and personally, I'm not really a fan of I'm not a fan of like loading ROMs onto my consoles. Like I do it, sue me, sorry, but it's like I don't like playing them. Like for me, it's a novelty. It's like okay, if people come over, like we can play Wii Sports because I have it, but I would much rather have the disc. And I think I want to buy a Wii where I can actually use my discs rather than just like rely on homebrew. Anyway, I've been yapping. I was addicted to Lego Star Wars on my DS. You're a cool dude with sharing console. Fuck. You're a cool dude sharing consoles with the buddies. I'm the same. Yeah, no. And Animal Crossing was a COVID game. It absolutely was. Haven't played Lego Star Wars on DS, but I feel like the DS is, in my opinion, is peak. Like, if you want a gaming system that you will never get bored of for like the rest of time, the best thing you can do is buy a Nintendo 3DS or a new Nintendo 3DS / XL, whatever. Because if you mod it, you get the entire 3DS library, the entire DS library, and if you know how to work your stuff, you can play Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy and Game Boy Color. You can play all of Nintendo's like handheld hardware games, like whatever. You have all that at your fingertips. And then there's Virtual Console too, so you can play NES, SNES. There's remakes of Wii games, GameCube games, and N64 games on there too, which is crazy. Like, you can't get bored on a 3DS. Someone's even played Minecraft modded. Minecraft, yeah, it did actually release on Nintendo 3DS. You can play Minecraft on there. See, there you go. You can play all the good Pokemon on 3DS if you really, really want to. It doesn't get better than that. But yeah, no, I'm a physical guy. I completely refuse to, I keep forgetting to switch my like Pokemon out. I completely refuse to, I just can't play, I can't play games that like I just loaded on my system. It's just not fun. Like, I could be playing this FireRed right here, just off my PC, but I wouldn't want to, you know what I mean? It doesn't, even though this is not the original system that it released on, it's there's just something about buying a game, looking at the game case and saying, oh, wow. You know what I mean? Being able to admire the fact that there's a new game in your collection. That's why I also don't even like buying games digitally, if I'm being so honest. I will buy a game physically first. I will wait for the physical copy of my game before deciding to buy it digitally. That's why when DK Bonanza came out, I think I was late because my copy didn't show up until the day after it came out, and I don't regret it. I honestly wish my copy of Mario Kart World was also a physical copy. I'm physical all the way, which is why I'm really shocked that COD is gonna be native. Yeah, I think he needs to rest. Well, but I'm gonna get him some rest, but he also needs some points back. He's still asleep though. Maybe we can. Do we have like those elixirs or things that like? Yeah, we do. We have 3, or ether is what I'm looking for. And then we can pick the move. Headbutt has been restored. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep throwing Pokemon at the problem. I'm a physical gamer too. It's so rare to find games in stores like Target that I'm actually fascinated by. No, that's fair. I honestly I just kind of order my games online, which is really dumb. Like, I know if I'm ordering, like, I prefer being able to walk into like a brick and mortar store and get my game. Like, that's the classic way of doing it. That's the way I will always prefer. But if I want to play something on release, like, sometimes I don't have the option of doing that. But it sucks because whenever I do have the extra cash to be like, oh, you know, let me try something out. Well, let me go play. Like the other day for my birthday, I was Body Slam. Damn. Sure. But like the other day, like I wanted to go pick up Skyward Sword HD. Couldn't find it anywhere. And I was surprised I couldn't find it anywhere. Like, well, to be honest, I didn't look in like common places. I looked at Micro Center and I looked at like a retro game store. So I didn't really like look in like places that like would have that. But my point still stands. It's hard to just walk into a store and be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this game. Accessories, yes. Games, I feel like nowadays I just kind of order them off of Amazon and just wait for them to show up, which kills so much of the magic. We got Body Slam. A user drops its full body on the foe. It may leave the foe paralyzed. Which one does more damage? We might replace it with Headbutt. But this also may make the foe flinch, which is good. A huge yawn lulls the foe into a falling asleep. The user sleeps for 2 turns to fully restore HP and heal any status problem. And then Shockwave cannot be evaded. I don't know. It sounds like to me, I don't know, yawn is nice to be able to put others to sleep. That is really nice. I've used all of these except for rest, but I want to keep rest. It sounds like there's no reason to keep Headbutt and Body Slam, but I like the fact that somebody might flinch from Headbutt, but it sounds like Headbutt's the one to get rid of because it does more power. Essentially, it is what we want it to be. And we defeated Jose. All right, we are an hour in. Trying to see who needs an antidote. Who's poisoned right now? All right. I'm trying to see like which way do I go from here. All right, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Because it's been an hour, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take my break now. I know we spent a lot of time just yapping. That's on me. But I'm gonna go take a break so I can go and grab like a quick bite of a snack or something. Yeah, and then we'll come back to this. I just need to figure out like where we're going from here, because if something tells me that once I go north, like that's basically gonna be it. And I want my Pokemon to be a little bit more, which also reminds me, we're going to switch you out now. Because I mean, yeah, these are our top drivers for real. So yeah, I will go ahead and save, and we will come back. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I'm gonna be, which just gives me an opportunity to, take a bio break, go grab a snack, stretch my legs, check on my dog, that kind of thing. I won't be playing the game during this break, which gives me an opportunity also to run ads. Because I'm not playing the game, you're not going to miss anything, even while you're watching the ads. If you are unsubscribed, that means you'll be watching some ads. If you're subscribed, you'll be watching a BRB screen, so you're not going to miss anything regardless. But it's a reason to be subscribed is to not have to deal with ads. But yeah, everybody should take a break. I encourage you all to take a break. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes while we will continue doing Silphco and running around. Where my whole thing here is to just kind of get all my people leveled up and then just go take on the final boss of Silphco. So, all right, I'm back. All right, so let me check what the... All right. Let's just talk to everybody. I work for Silphco. What am I to do? I don't know. It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. Hold on, let me close my door. I think we've already been in here, and then was there anything down here? Was there anything on this teleporter? Oh, that just takes us to the room? That's weird. Okay, that's interesting. A hint, you can open doors with a card key. I think did we already fight him? Did we talk to bro in there? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Team Rocket said that if I helped them, they'd let me study Pokemon. Alright. Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. Yeah, you know, that's just how it is. They tend to be that way. It's not drowsy. Flareon's not gonna last. Well, actually, I forgot Flareon has bite. Hold on. Okay, girl. Or guy. Damn. Bad news for Flareon. Bad news for Flareon. Okay. Grimer. Maybe. Because Grimer is the one that... It's Grimer and Muck that get really annoying. It's always important to just do the super potion, I feel like. Then it's always important to have HP than to fix the damn thing. Disable? Excuse me, not bite. Was disabled? That's crazy. Alright, and then antidote. That's not even fair. Grimer doesn't even have... Ah, brother, here we go. That's fine, I'm switching it out. Well, maybe I can do bite. Don't miss. Don't get poisoned again. Alright, we're actually going to swap you out for Snooze, who's still asleep, but no problem. He'll wake up. He's still fast asleep, so, you know, that's going to happen. He should wake up here soon, though, because I thought it was 2 turns that he's asleep for. Unless I'm wrong. Still asleep, huh? There we go. Yeah, he woke up. Damn. Thank God it missed. Let's listen with the body slam. Nice. All right, and everybody got some XP. Yes. Let's switch to FireRed. Actually, let's put Gabe out there. Let's put Raichu out there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I feel like we won't really need to do much here. Not seismic toss. Whew. I'm really glad that worked because I didn't think we were going to be able to hold that down. All right, 896. Cool. Cool. A bingo card. Bingo, the card opened the door. Oh, hello. Why are you here? You look tired. You should take a quick nap. Oh my gosh, girl! Thank you. Don't give up. Thank you. You're real. You're real for that. My brothers will avenge me. Oh, wait. We've talked to you before, haven't we? What floor am I on? How do I see what floor I'm currently on? What floor is this? Wait, which floor is this one? Oh, 9th floor. We gotta go back down. I mean, I think we know where we need to end up, so maybe we can just kind of run around a little bit before we get our bearings. Where does this take me to? Oh, 7. Gary? We haven't seen him in so long. Why are you even here? I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down. Not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. A fight with Gary right now? Seriously? Gary? Question mark? He is not somebody I really wanted to have to worry about. I ain't gonna lie. He's not somebody I wanted to worry about at all. Wing attack. Sheesh. All right, I know what I'm not wanted. Shoot that thing from the sky. Shoot that thing out from the sky. Yeah. Gary's about to deal with my Thunderbolt. Okay, don't like how much damage that did. And it actually has been ages since we've seen him, not going to lie. It has been a long time. Thank God I got that crit. All right. This is going to be great for experience. Gyarados. I think we can keep Pikachu. Level 38. Jesus. I think we can keep Pikachu out. I think he has the type advantage here. Yeah, he does. Ooh, awesome. Super effective. And it cleared them all out. One-shotted him. 1,700. Wow. That Gyarados was, they were really banking on. Growlithe. This is a fire type. Yes, we are going to switch to... Well, I guess we could switch to Blastoise, but that's not really necessary. Why is he intimidated? You're a literal war machine. Why are you intimidated? You surf. Put that fire out. All right, next. Honestly, going through Gary like this is really Venusaur. Yes. I think what are the grass weaknesses? I think ground might have an advantage, no? Grass type weaknesses, fire, flying. Okay, flying. Let's bring out Pharaoh. Just dusted his whole team. But let me not get too cocky yet. Yeah, this is why we don't get cocky. Because he's gonna hit me with the Razor Leaf. You feel me? Damn, it's not very effective, but actually I don't know how much health we started with, but I feel like that did a lot. I feel like Peck should probably finish him off. Yeah, there we go. That was a bit of a gamble. I wasn't quite sure if that was actually going to work. 1,700. Wow. The Gary fight was a good thing to run into. This is doing everything I wanted it to do. Yes, let's switch back to bring it back to Flareon. And then we're gonna go ahead and use Alakazam. Wow. Bite. Future Sight. For saw an attack, so he's gonna be able to dodge it, or nope, maybe not. Reflect. Raise defense. All right, it's gonna do a little bit less work, but no problem. Future Sight failed, but Bite didn't. And just like that, without much of a scratch, we just cleared Gary's whole team. Look at that. Oh man, so you are ready for Boss Rocket. I guess so. Well, Ugo, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokedex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Am I a genius or what? I'm gonna go to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Ugo, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. He's such an asshole. Oh, hi, you're not a rocket. You've come to save us. Why, thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. We just got a Lapras? What? What? Why did we just get a Lapras? I hope the Lapras is good. Hold on. Shit. What do we name the Lapras? Probably Sea Turtle, right? Lapras is, I'm looking it up because I want to make sure it's the Pokemon I actually think it is. Yeah, Sea Turtle. Water Ice. Main weaknesses are fighting, electric, grass, and rock type moves. Wow. We got a Sea Turtle. I wonder what we should name him. What's a good name for a Sea Turtle? Maybe Shelly? Shelly? Okay. Shelly. Maybe Shelly with a... I'm just trying to see if I can spell it in an interesting way, but Shelly just might be the way to go for it. No. Where's the I? Nah, let's just spell it regularly. We got Shelly on the team. It's a very intelligent Pokemon. We kept it in our lab. It'll be much better off with you. I think you'll be a good trainer for Lapras. It's a good swimmer. It'll give you a lift across water. Nice. 11F. All right. That looks like the boss. Stop right there. Don't you move. My hands is up. My hands is up. Team Rocket Grunt would like to battle with a Cubone. Okay. Little rock type guy. I don't know what the rock type weaknesses are. Let me think. Rock type weaknesses. Okay, water, grass, ground. Of all water, grass, ground, steel, fighting. Our lowest one of these that support that would be not Pharaoh, Doug Trio. That's fine. Ain't nobody tripping about it. Thank God we missed that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be there for that. Because when Cubone start raging, whoa, whoa, whoa! You need an earthquake. Magnitude 7. Nice. Got rid of Cubone. Gave him some XP. A Marowak. No, I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Interesting. Magnitude 6. I thought this was a weakness. Super effective against rock Pokemon. So maybe Marowak isn't... I mean, it is a rock type, right? Ground type Pokemon. Oh, my dumbass. I thought it was a rock. Well, we're switching that up. Lapras would be really good to use here. Yeah, I guess if we just want to clear the way. All right. Hit him with the water pulse. I wonder if you use Surf outside of battle if it counts towards your PP. 424. Okay. Drowsy. Yes. We're going to switch to Flareon. So Flareon can get some additional XP. Nice. Okay. Nice. 699. Oh, wow. Flareon was very close to evolving there. Please don't tell me what to do. I want to figure out where that is. All right. My thing is like, I don't know if I really want to, where's the final fight? I think this is the final fight in Silphco. It takes place on the 11th floor. Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to go back down there. So then what was on the 3rd floor that I was so afraid of? I mean, if that's the last fight, then clearly I'm missing something. Okay, we talked to you before. This is in floor 9. So we kind of made our way, even though we were kind of like cheesing it, we did end up making our way there kind of unintentionally. This is floor 2. Oh, you're not with Team Rocket. I'm sorry. I thought, will you forgive me if I teach you the Thunder Wave technique? Thunder Wave? I'm pretty sure one of our Pokemon already have that, don't they? No, I'm thinking of Shock Wave. Yeah. He has what? Does he have Thunder Wave, Thunder Shock, Thunderbolt? Yeah, I mean, let's just look at the move and compare it. We always do that just to be safe. All right. Oh, damn. Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong. I was looking at the wrong Pokemon. Let's do it. So Thunder Wave is a weak electric shock that is sure to cause paralysis if it hits. I don't know. I don't think we really need this. We might also already have a TM for it. Thunder Wave. I wish this was alphabetical order. Okay, maybe not. I didn't see it in the list. Oh, wait, I really wish that was alphabetical order. All right. All right, so there's more trainers here. I think let's actually save and recoup. Let's look at our Pokemon. See who needs. Yeah, we could probably throw some health around for sure. I wish I could just like spam multiple of these all at once. Gabe could use some. I say Pharaoh probably. All right. All right. No kids are allowed in here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep trying to gun it until we get to a point where everybody's at a good spot. All right, go ahead and use focus energy. It's fine. 34. Okay, I'll take that. Zubat. Yes. Now we can switch to our good friend Gabe. Raichu. Completely take care of Zubat. Which was done very well. That was very effective. I appreciate that. All right, I think there was another person around from what I saw. There's a lot going on here. I'm a self-employee. If you want help, why are we battling? Grimer. I don't understand why we're fighting if you're asking for my help. Not this shit again. That's fine. Your evasiveness can get better. I'm not worried about it. You're done. Get him out of here. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm starving. No. Wheezing? That's fine. Just have Flareon take all the glory. Nice. Run it up, Flareon. Nice. That's also good too. Yeah, just clear the whole thing. Okay. Nice. And Flareon's about to level up. How did you know I was a rocket? Well, because you asked to battle. And also, nobody says help. I'm a Sofco employee. That just sounds so unnatural. Okay, you don't need help. Can you solve the maze in here? It's not easy, I tell you. Yeah, it's not. Okay, shit. You're causing us problems. Damn. All right. I'm actually glad that I do have like a way around, because I do feel like this would get really frustrating if I was just supposed to like try to run all of this on my own and figure this out. Like, it's nice that I kind of figured out where I need to end up, and now I'm just kind of running around on my own terms. All right, Flareon should level up to level 35. I'm actually just gonna also ask Google real quick what level I need to be at for Saffron City. For the Saffron City, 38 and 45. Sabrina's devastatingly strong psychic type team. Kind of like the last psychic type team that we were dealing with. Yes, it's gonna go to Electrode. Oh, you really need to put Snooze out there. If we can get everybody with a smooth like level 40, that'd be great. Little by little. Nice. And we got rid of Parker. Nice. I guess I can go back the way I came, because I wasn't necessarily done in here. Oh, hello. Sofco will be associated with Team Rocket. Got it. Okay, cool. What's over this way? It really is a maze. Isn't this the same floor? Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it's the same floor. I'm one of the 4 Rocket brothers. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to put up a poll to see what we're going to play next. Running a little bite. Not self-destruct. That's so silly. Oh my god! You've got to be joking. That completely robbed us of XP. So now I'm going to send out my Blastoise. Ha ha. Because you wanted to be an asshole, I'm going to send out my Blastoise. And self-destruct was completely unnecessary. It was completely uncalled for. I should have been. I was sure with the Flareon. I'm actually so mad. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Done and done. 1,000? Damn. I feel so bad for Flareon. It did not deserve that. Well, Flareon's not a smooth level 35. Still kind of wondering if I should switch him out. We also don't want to drain too much of our resources on these people that we don't have to fight when we can still do Giovanni at the end of the day. Which is a really good point. Iron. Cool. Are you boss? It's terribly cruel. To him, Pokemon are just tools to be used. What will happen if that tyrant takes over our company? Gee, I don't know. That's as far as you'll go. All right. If you say so. If you say so. All right, 4 Pokemon. Raticate. All right. Yeah, we really gotta stop. Quit. Chill on the bite. Flareon was robbed. Arbok. Well, actually, they might have already leveled up, and I might have just missed it. Where's Snooze at? I think level 33? Is that right? Yeah, level 33. Body slam. My own tactics against me, huh? And that's it for Arbok. I don't think we have to get, like, okay, so if everybody's supposed to be between 38 and 45, it's just like, we are close, but we're just not quite there. But it's also like, I don't want to keep grinding. I feel like we've been grinding for the last, like, 3 streams. Oh, excuse me. I might actually go get another snack. Yeah, I might go get another snack. I'm getting peckish. I feel like I'm I have no energy. Who's he sending out? Coughing. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Well, at least you can't get poisoned. Nice. Golbat. Yes, we'll switch to Pikachu or Raichu. Yeah, and then I'll finish. And then I'll go take a quick 5 to go and get another snack. 952. We're getting so close. We might honestly get to where we need to be once it's all said and done, I feel like. All right, add office. Let's save. All right, I'm gonna go get a quick nibble. I'm not gonna run ads or anything. I'm just gonna be back in like 10 seconds. So just give me 1 sec. All right. I had some leftover cinnamon roll, which is the healthiest thing I could have eaten, I guess. It wasn't. There was no I guess. I guess I'm like, how much more of this do I really want to like go through before finally doing all of it? It also got me a thing of Cheez-Its. Bulk up. Okay. I guess, to be honest, what are we looking like? I don't want to burn too much of my like items and stuff on just Team Rocket people. So I might honestly. Okay. There's another Rocket brother. I think it's the third one, right? With a Cubone. Team Rocket is no joke. Yeah, I'm realizing they love getting down with doing the absolute most. Flying has to have an advantage over ground, right? There has to be an advantage here. Okay, guess not. I would have assumed that a ground type Pokemon would not have would pale in comparison to see, I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine. That way my moves actually work. Nice. Mirror move is fun because it's like mirror move is a good time. Mirror move is definitely a good time. Another Cubone. Yeah, we're gonna switch. I think Snorlax needs to get some fun. Yeah, because he's already level 38. He already reaches the threshold that we're looking for. Sean, do you have any suggestions for what game we should play after Pokemon? Like after our playthrough is up? Hit him with the body slam. Works every time. It's a classic move. I just don't feel like we're going to get anywhere substantial at this rate. But I also understand, like, if we're going to do Giovanni in a little bit, then that's probably going to be, like, the last thing we do tonight. I guess we can always buy more items. A child intruder, that must be you. I guess word gets around fast. All right, 2 Pokemon. Hey, that's our move. Nice. I actually didn't think that was gonna completely, like, you know, get rid of him. He can hold his own. Damn. Okay, it keeps missing. So maybe we re-strategize. This will have no impact on me whatsoever. Yep, there we go. Level 29 is crazy. Like, I feel like, also sorry for the chewing, but I feel like for everywhere else that we're seeing, level 29 seems rather low. A mouse. Okay, eradicate. Time to eradicate the eradicate. Yes. Let's switch to Pikachu. Or, I don't know why I keep calling him Pikachu. It's literally not Pikachu. There. Welcome to level 36. All right. No, it's fine. Not the quick attack. Sometimes it don't take much. All right. Let's do a Pokemon check. Flareon's at level 35. Snooze is the only one really trailing. We could probably do Giovanni at this point. It's nearly dangerous here. You came and saved me? You can't. Well, sure I can. Team Rocket was after the Master Ball, which catches any Pokemon. Really? It would be bad if Team Rocket took over Sylph for our Pokemon. Yeah, I can tell you that. Not one good thing would come out of an experience like that. I can tell you that. Calcium. Are you an enemy? Yep. You mistook me for a Sylph worker? I don't know why they're in disguise. Like, I'm still gonna have to battle you anyway. Electrode. We really gotta put Snorlax as our front runner. But it's also like there will never be a situation where I feel comfortable enough or that it makes sense to pull out like Flareon as of right now, because it's like a fire type that doesn't know any fire type moves, which is such a disappointment. Cool, clear him up. Okay, well, I mean, at least he's about to get to no, at least he's about to get to 40 or 37. Sorry, I don't know why Flareon is here or what value Flareon truly provides. All right, well, he contributed. Evasiveness rose. Damn, that's crazy. I did not think it would, I didn't think it would leave that little of a sliver left. Nice. How much money do we have? Yeah, we're balling, which is great. All right. What do you think if we go ahead and take on Giovanni now? Y'all think it's time? Let's take one last good look at our Pokemon. I feel like it's probably time. We got a 36, a 33, a 38, 36, a 42, a 35. Like, hopefully going through this, and like that fight will help get us ready for the gym. But we finna see. He's in that room down there. Or, yeah. Oh, okay. Hello. Halt, do you have an appointment with my boss? Nah. Where can I file one? Where can I create one? Where can I make one? Yeah, it's time. Sometimes you don't need bite. You just need to do quick attack. No, he's a pro, clearly. Okay. Let's just do quick attack again. Finally, level 36. Amazing. Fire spin! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I thought there would never be a day where you would actually learn the fire type move. Here we go. Fire spin. It's 15 power. The foe is trapped in an intense spiral of fire that rages 2 to 5 turns. Okay, we're definitely replacing Growl. At least you finally have learned a fire type move. I was about to say, it's about damn time. The move is very underwhelming, but I will take it. Shit. No, I want to give that fire spin a spin. Wow. Trapped in the vortex. I wonder what that must feel like. Not much, okay. It is what it is. Well, I guess we will keep sitting here waiting for the next fire type move. Ekans. Yes. It's like, I don't know, I feel kind of like restless. Like I want to stand up. I don't know, I don't think I can sit for much longer. Maybe we might just make a beeline for like the boss and then just run it. I tried using Body Slam. It worked. The paralysis was dumb. No. Nice. I think that's everybody. Okay. All right. I think we are going to go to Giovanni if no one else stands in our way. Zinc. Nice. I think I have to get to the 3rd floor, right? Sonic is, yeah, definitely a lot more reliable than just someone that sleeps all the damn time. I think it's the 3rd floor that we're trying to get to. We're going to just take Giovanni on right now. I think it was this room. To get to floor 9, and then, oh, this would be great. Thanks, girl. All right, and then up here. Well, actually, what's in here? Okay. I know we did that already. Floor 5. I think we just did that at least. Protein. Or maybe, I don't know. That's the way I'm lost. Okay. Here we go, 3rd floor. It's definitely this one. I think this is it. Yep. All right, let's do it. Ah, Ugo. So we meet again. The president and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters or experience a world of pain. Here we go. Let's do it. Giovanni. Let's go, let's go, let's go. With a Nidorino. Hell no. We're sending out our best men. The 4-level deficit. Snooze. Hopefully it doesn't do much more than that. Okay, all right. Hit him with this body slam. Hit him with the body slam. Woo, all right, didn't do as much as I wanted it to, but it is what it is. Snorlax is taking a pretty big of a beating, you know, making me a little nervous. All right, 1 down. I think he has 4 more. Is that right? Niddle Queen. Nope. 3 more. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Put him to sleep. Have him just take a quick nap. Oh, well, on this turn, I can actually use this to heal. Well, no one else should really need healed at this point, because we just... Yeah, everyone should be fine. But if I have anything that can make my attack better... Base attack stat of 1 Pokemon, base SP... X defend. Alright. Where's off if the Pokemon is withdrawn? Nah, we might need that for other stuff. Raises the base defense stat of 1 Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, we can do that. Maybe not now, though. Okay. Just take the beating. Just take the beating. I don't like that my defense is being lowered like this. Because it makes me feel vulnerable. Double kick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's why he lowered my defense. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Shit. All right. We're in a tough spot. Let's send out Blastoise. Now I see why they lowered his defense so much. Jeez Louise. Well, I did not know there was a type advantage there. Wow. Nice. Okay. Nah. What? This is so dumb. I'm so glad he, like, lived long enough to get the Kangaskhan. No. Nah, Mega Punch. Shit. All right. What is the type on Kangaskhan? I think it's ground, I want to say. My mouse is dead. Bad time to die, man. You don't hear these alarms? Kang, pure normal type. It's a glaring weakness. Fighting. Alright. Well, we don't have a fighting type, so that's not good. Hey, what's going on, babe? We are in a tough position right now. Well, if he's normal, I'm gonna just switch to a flying type. We have two. Our heavy hitter has no health, which is not good. I just gotta use that mega punch on him. Shit. Mirror move. Mirror move. Mirror move. Mirror move. Because that's a... Okay. Alright. Everybody got some XP. Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn is a ground type? Rhyhorn. Ground and rock. Weak to water. No. We are going to use Pharaoh actually to heal our Blastoise. I think is probably going to be the... That full restore would be really nice to have right about now. Potion. Use it on... Right. No, that was the wrong friggin' Pokemon, bro. Oh my gosh. That was the wrong Pokemon. I thought he was first. Defense speed harshly fell. That's fine. We're just using you as a means to an end. I used that on the wrong friggin' Pokemon. Damn. Rock Blast. You should. Damn. That shit's effective. Wait. Oh, hell. Well, we done lost Pharaoh. All right. Let's bring Blastoise out here, I guess. Still with this shit, huh? Alright, use that surf. Please take this out. Yes! Okay, cool. I was getting worried that we might be in a bind. 1069, look at that. Oh, and we defeated Giovanni. Wow, that was fast. $4,000 for defeating Giovanni. Blast it all. You ruined our plans for Sylph. But Team Rocket will never fall. Ugo, never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. That has to be the last time we're going to see him, right? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not there's going to be anybody we're battling, right? Yeah, the Team Rocket people are gone, I think. Let's use the antidote. You're fine. Walk it off. What's up? Oh, dear boy. Thank you for saving Sylph. I will never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way because I am rich. I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. A Master Ball from the president. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it, though. Oh, I know what I'm using this on. A level 1 Weedle. Thank you for rescuing all of us. We, from the president down, are in debt to you. I mean, y'all could have done a little bit more than the Master Ball, but it's all right, I guess. Let's go check out this Lapras we got. And we also picked up a Ghastly at 1.2 and the Hitmonchan. And the Lapras is also level 25. Okay. Not too shabby. No. All right. No, I am a hard ass to my pets, which does suck for them. All right. Well, at least we're done here. So, how do you get out now? Yeah, I guess all the bad guys are gone now. This is the 5th floor. I'm just going on all the teleporters now for like no reason. Okay, here's the elevator. All right, let's get out of here. I would say I enjoyed that. Let me get my ass out of here. It's just too much. It was a lot. All right, let's go get ourselves to the Pokemon Center. Well, we got ourselves a Master Ball. That's pretty cool. Yes, please heal everybody to perfect health. I keep hitting that button on accident. My bad. Awesome. I really appreciate it. All right. Did we check out any of these houses before? Mr. Psychic's house. All right, let's go talk to Mr. Psychic. He looks like a psychic. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. Mr. Psychic says, I wanted this TM29. You already know, don't you? TM29 is psychic. It's an attack that may also lower the target's special stats. Okay. I would dread this area too much at once. I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly how I feel. Not even gonna beat you. This is... It's weird because it's like, I can't say I'm not enjoying this, but I think I just don't like the rigidity. Like, thank you for writing. I hope to see you soon. Hey, don't look at my letter. Oh, okay, sorry, damn. The copycat is cute. I'm getting her a polka doll. Copycat. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just feel like my hope is that future games are a little bit more streamlined than this. But I also know that they also still have their level of agility too. But like I've been able to play future games and, you know, digest them a little bit easier. This is a lot of nonsense. You beat Team Rocket all alone. That's amazing. Yeah, I hope we actually never see them again. I would love that. My daughter is so self-centered. She has but a few friends. Okay. My daughter likes to mimic people. Oh, is this her mimicry has earned her the nickname Copycat. Oh, so I'm guessing she's the copycat. Hi, do you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you. Huh? You're strange. Quit mimicking, but that's my favorite hobby. Yeah, she's strange. What's this? Is this an SNES? A game with Mario wearing a bucket on his head. A game with Mario wearing a bucket on his head? A bucket on his head. Is that Mario Paint? A game with Mario wearing a bucket on his head. Mario Paint. Is that the game they're referencing? I can't think of another game that he would have a bucket on his head. A game with Mario with a bucket on wearing a bucket on his head. Oh, it's Mario and Wario. Japan exclusive Mario and Wario game. So if you're an American kid, you'll just be confused. Okay, and that's exactly why I was confused. Got it. Cool. That wasn't entirely localized. All right. What else are we doing here in Saffron? We already came out of there, I think. Let me see. This is the center. How do we get to the gym? How do we get to the gym? Full heal cures all ailments like burns, paralysis. It costs a bit more, but it's more convenient than buying other items. We do actually need to go to the store. So let's see what we can find. Maybe we can find some of that stuff. We got full heal. No, that's really it. We could buy some hyper potions. I might actually do that. And we just spent all the money we have. Yippee! I wonder how much that Master Ball would go for. But I don't want to accidentally... Okay, here we go. We did the dojo already. I do remember us doing that. I'm actually going to check the map. That's not the map. Let me check the map. Because I just want to see where we are in terms of everything. So yeah, we just have the gym left now. All right, I don't know if we'll do the gym tonight. I'm gonna pop in just to see what's going, what the haps are, but I don't know if we're gonna do the gym tonight necessarily. This already looks confusing as hell. Yo, champ in the making. Sabrina's Pokemon use psychic power instead of force. Fighting Pokemon are especially weak against psychic Pokemon. They'll get destroyed before they can even aim a punch. All right, that's good to know. So Agu has already been here. Gary has already been here. Gary has already been everywhere. So it looks like the type advantages we really, really need. Like, we could brute force this, but type advantages. For Psychic, I believe we're Bug. I'm just double checking, but I believe we're Bug, Dark, and Ghost. However, they deal reduced damage against Psychic and Steel types and have no effect on Dark type Pokemon. Weaknesses: Bug, Ghost, Dark. Yeah, which we don't really have too much of. Well, I mean, we do have Ghastly, but Ghastly's a level 15, so I don't think that's necessarily going to be how we go about it. Do we have any TMs that, you know, are within that range? Poison, Fire, Sunny Day. The sun blares for 5 turns, powering up Fire type moves. We do have some dark type moves. Foe is taunted into a rage that allows it to use only attack moves. Taunt might be good. All right, we'll hold on to that. Okay, and I think that might... Okay, we have Thief, an attack that may take the foe's held item. Yeah, I remember reading about that. Dark steals the effects of the foe's healing or status changing move, and that's it. All right, I think we'll probably use next stream to recuperate and figure out how we're going to go about the gym. I think that's going to be it for tonight. I think I'm pretty good with that. You know, we cleared out Team Rocket. We can go ahead and get the gym. Actually, before we log off, let me check how we are doing in terms. Yeah, so after we do this, so after next stream, we'll only have 2 more badges to obtain, and then we're off to the Elite Four. So yeah, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. One thing that is really interesting to me though is that, like, we've put in like 30 some hours into this, but I feel like the number of episodes, I feel like Thousand Year Door had way more episodes than, like, I'm actually checking right now. I feel like when we did Thousand Year Door, there were way more episodes than this little, like, this playthrough. Thousand Year Door had how many? Oh, okay, 15. So honestly, it's about the same, I would say. I did a marathon on killing pets. Don't tell PETA. Yeah, Thousand Year Door had 15 or 16 episodes. So that actually checks out, because this is episode, what, 13? So we probably will be done an episode. It will probably be done in the last, this is like the next few episodes are probably going to be the last couple episodes we do, which means it is really time to start thinking about like what we're going to play next. So I'm going to have to do some research. I think it would be really fun to play a Sonic game. I think that would be cool. Maybe if we did like Sonic Adventure, maybe Adventure 2. I was playing Frontiers the other day, but I didn't really enjoy it. I don't really particularly like Frontiers. I think anyway, let's bring it home and we can talk about it.